Fantastic.
But yeah, you're doing good. Nice and steady. I like it. And of course, we have the white team. Hello, white team.
Hello.
Tom's just come onto the Twitch chat and said, have I missed any crashes yet? I've been gone for about 30 minutes. We are an hour into the live stream and into the viewers game, and we haven't had any crashes yet. So that's pretty good. Pretty good going. How are things going? How are your aeroplanes doing?
The airplanes seem to be breaking down quite a bit, but I just send them to the hangars to be repaired, and it seems to be fine.
Once they break down, they will automatically go to hangars. But that should be fine. So let's have a look here. So
the planes are making quite a bit of money.
They're making about 15,000 a year. Not too bad. But there hasn't been any crashes yet, at least. So I'm wondering if, I mean, there's still plenty of passengers at either end, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at your station list and see what the situation is for your station list.
We're saving another 2 planes for when the map gets opened up.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well, let's do that now, since it's been an hour. So we're going to pause the game. I'm going to type in chat. Map now open. You can use the whole world. So now we're going for a whole new world of stuff. And game unpaused. So, yeah, be interesting to see who takes advantage of that. If somebody comes onto your island, I might come over and have a look. Oh, there's some docks in already on your island. Looks like the blue team is really going for it. The blue team is really pushing that now. Okay, well, let's move over to the red team and see how things are going for the red team. Thank you, white team. We'll see you later. Hey, red team.
Hello.
How's it going? You haven't even managed to connect up your metal workshop yet?
It is. We decided to go for the closer range one just to bring in the extra money for now.
Oh, I see.
So it's only literally just popping back and forth between each other.
Let's see. You've got quite a long train there. Does it fit into the platform?
Yep.
Are you doing 6 long?
Yes.
So you've got 6 long trains. This one's made 19 grand last year and 20 grand this year. Tom wanted to know if he missed any crashes, but he hasn't, so he's fine.
No crashes yet.
No crashes yet. There's usually a crash in these live streams, isn't there?
Yes. Always.
Yeah. Nearly always.
So yeah, we've just started doing up a new production line up in the north of the island.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's have a look. So what's happening with this production line? We've got you got coal. This, yes, thank you very much. You've got the steel mill and another coal mine. That's a massive distance for a coal mine. Although it is producing a humongous 315 tons. 360 for this one. Wow. You've got some good ones there. But you got an iron ore mine round there as well. 207. That's not bad. You definitely chose a good island for resources, didn't you?
Yeah, the moment I spotted it, I was just like, yeah, that one.
Okay, so let's have a look at this station here, the Nidborough Bay Valley. It's got an input down here and outputs this way, so you can get back onto that line there. That's your input for this way, goes round there, and then... I'm quite surprised that you, at the entrance to Nidborough Bay Valley, that you merged both the western and eastern lines that are coming into it into one piece of track and then split it back out to 6. Would it not been efficient to have those two separate still?
Well, we didn't want to. We're possibly potentially going to try and probably put another station in, but the river would have cost quite a bit to remove.
Who's playing funny games?
Who's playing illegal moves?
Mm.
Someone on pink is.
Okay, I'll go and have a word. Pink team, move that immediately.
What?
Oh no, wait, hang on a minute.
Yeah,
We're allowed to do continents, aren't we?
Oh, hang on, no,
Yeah.
it's blue team. Hang on. Blue team,
Yes.
move those signs, please. That is against the rules. Gentlemanly competition only, not backstabbing competition. Well, thank you very much. So yeah, sorry about that. Blue team just put signposts in front of the pink team's railway station. We can, looking at the islands, I'm having a quick look round, and the blue team have been invaded by white and pink. The white team have been invaded by blue team. The green team haven't been invaded, and neither have you.
Well, we're just such a strong point here. No competition can come here.
Oh dear. Right, well, we are going to be looking at the end of this mini game of this betting. Who will be top of operating profit in 1955? Betting will be closed in December, so if you're watching on Twitch right now, you have a few seconds to quickly bet if you wish to.
No, that was the wrong button. Oh,
You should really get a bus service going in your city. Make it
right.
bigger.
That button.
Hey up, you got a new train coming in? That train's leaving without any coal. You sending it to a depot? Why are you doing
Yeah,
that?
it's because I forgot to refit it.
Oh no! What's it set to?
Fruit.
The exact same thing happened with the blue team.
I did the same.
I was over
Rusty
there.
did
They
the same
actually
as
had
well.
they had fruit wagons sat at their coal mine, waiting and waiting. So, Tom and JP, that's not how you bet. Betting is done by doing. Actually, I'm going to bet. I'm going to bet on the red team. So, the red team is.
Betting is done.
Let's have a look. Mini game. Red team is 2, so I'm going to do bet.
Oh, we slipped in the tables as well now.
All right.
There we are.
That's that building, of course.
Is it bet?
Still delivering way more cargo than there was, so
Yeah.
we should get that profit back.
Okay, it's December. Betting is closing now. Let's have a
There
look.
we go. It's loading this time.
Hopefully that doesn't affect our operating profit that time round. How are we doing? Fine, all was fine.
Right, so at the
there.
minute I'm watching the blue team because it's going all crazy.
What's wrong with blue team? Oh,
They've got a plane coming in to crash.
No, I think they're fine.
that's why we don't touch planes
Oh, yes.
much.
Where is blue
So yes,
anyway?
we're coming up to the end of December, so let's get the operating profit up and have a look, see what's going to happen. And
person.
the winner is, when we click into the new year, we should get some new results, I believe.
Oh,
There they are!
no.
Oh, it's green team!
Oh, new trains just come up.
It's green team. Green team are top of the operating profit at the beginning of 1955. Pink team are not far behind them. White have gone from bottom to third. And red team, you've slipped into fourth place as blue team trundle along at the bottom there, which means it's time to pay out the winners. Green team, green team, 2 people bet on green team, 6 people bet on the red team and lost. So we're picking the winner now. Green team. Congratulations, everybody. Everybody who Meeper and Spaceman who bet 9 and 16. Congratulations.
Yeah, I think we lost it there because our trains were sorted as fruit, so
Yeah.
we lost out on some money making there.
Okay, cool.
We should pull that back in the next couple of months.
You reckon you're going to pull that
Given how
back?
many trains we've put in the network.
Yeah.
Right. Blue team are saying look at the company league table.
Took a dive there as well. Right. What's wrong with blue there? Company league table.
They are... Oh, you guys are top of the company league table.
Yeah.
Your detailed performance apparently is a lot better than everybody else. Your total score is 359. Second place at the moment is 252. So you are well in front on that front. Third is Dog Speed with 362. Hang on, is that right? How are Pink behind but second? No idea. No idea. And the blue team have 233, so that's not too bad. Well, that's not too bad at all. Is there anything that you'd like me to build? Because you haven't got a vast amount of money, have you?
We've got a reasonable amount. We keep paying off the loan in chunks, so...
Ah, right, okay. The green team have actually paid off their loan already.
That's why they've just shot ahead on the graphs.
JP Bomb says, I'll have to go out, be back later. Oh, okay, JP, see you later. Cool, looking good. Well, the company league tables are all going pretty good. Let's go over to the white team and speak to them about their rocket surge up into the higher figures. Hello, white team.
Hello.
Hello. Now, you guys have recently gone from bottom to third in operating profit.
Yeah.
How have you managed that? Let's have a look at your statistics. I can see that your train income last year more than doubled. You got
Just
some
built
aircraft
up.
income and you got some road income, but your train's really going good at the minute. Oh wow, I've just seen your trains. You've got 3 trains and one of them looks like it's new, but the other 2 made loads of money just for 2 trains last year.
I don't know how they made so much money.
Well, let's have a look here. Your ratings are actually quite poor as well. There are not many passengers waiting there, but it looks like... Well, hang on a minute. Somewhere you must have loads of passengers. You've got quite a few passengers at Marnwell. And you don't really have that many passengers at the Fairy Tale Village South at the moment. So how they made all that money, I have no idea. Banorak says, Sup, so what's this? Competitive multiplayer? Yes, it is competitive multiplayer. To give people an overview, we have 5 teams. We have the red team, the pink team, the blue team, the green team, the white team. And they are spread out across 5 islands. 5 large islands. In this OpenTTD world, we're playing a modded game with the FIRS version 2. The FIRS version 2, and it's looking pretty good at the minute in the way that things are moving around. Lots of people are overtaking each other on the operating profit, And I'm going to now turn on, wherever it's gone, where is it? Cargo flow. So we're going to have all cargo flowing in all directions shown on the map now. So cargo flow, cargo distribution isn't on. At least I don't think so. Settings. Cargo distribution isn't on, but you can still use the cargo flow to show where things are going and where the routes are bad. So we can have a look around the map here, and the let's have a look at let's get the legend back up. So the darker the green, the better. The closer to red, the worst. So if you're light green or white, you've got a service that isn't really used. And if you're yellow or going to red, then you have got a service that's overused. So you'll have to see about that. So down here you can see that this airport here has got two dark green lines. That means it's very nicely used. It's very good. Down here there's this white line next to the green line. That means this return journey from Gonborn Bridge up to the main city isn't really being used much. A couple of nice little green lines there. So there's no red, which is a good thing. But if we zoom out and go and have a look at, we'll have a look at the blue team now. So we'll see you later, White. So blue team, we're just looking at your cargo distribution at the moment.
Yes.
And I can see that you have some really good links with the docks going across to.
Oh no, our plane just crashed.
Oh no!
Our plane, rip our plane.
I haven't seen the notification for that yet. Where did it crash?
Faraday West in our big city.
Oh yes, I see that there. There's the first crash, folks.
Nice.
But it's not a train crash, so I don't know if it counts.
No. It's a plane crash.
It is. It's a plane crash.
It does rhyme.
It does. So looking at your distribution, your steel mill appears to have a link with the docks.
Yep.
Which isn't really being used.
It is getting used. Wait,
Why
not
have you
yet.
got buses going between the steel mill and the docks?
For the passengers.
What
But we
passengers?
don't have a train yet. To Faraday.
Oh, you putting them across? You put what? You're going to transfer
Yes,
them,
we-
are you?
Yeah.
So where are they coming in via the docks? Are they coming from Minbury?
Midbury. Yeah.
I see. So what's your order on your boat?
I don't know. Let's see.
Oh well, yeah, right, okay. I don't think you're going to get any passengers going there, because your boat's just going to get full of passengers, because your docks doesn't accept passengers. It accepts
Okay.
nothing.
Oh,
How do we get it
sucks.
to accept passengers?
You have to build it next to a town or something. But what you can do is force your ferry, which is probably full of passengers. Yes, it is, to dump your passengers there, and that's what you need to do. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into the orders, and you can see you've got transfer and leave empty on both. You don't want that. So at Mendenbury Docks, you just want it normal,
Yeah.
and then transfer and leave empty at the docks. But
Okay.
then you might want to pick up other passengers going the other way. So it's quite difficult when you're transferring. You can't really do a bi-directional transfer very easily. So you might want to have a second set of docks for getting the passengers going the other way. So it comes into Sodom Docks, drops the passengers off that need to go to the main town, and then picks up more passengers that have come from your main town at a separate docks, and then goes back across the water.
Oh. Okay. Let's see.
And your buses will have to do something similar. So when the buses come in with the passengers, they'll have to go to the second set of docks, drop the passengers off, go to Sodom Docks, pick the passengers up, and then take them to the town.
Really complicated.
Very complicated, yes. This is why transferring stuff can get very difficult. Well, good luck with that. Maybe if you haven't done it by the time the next time I come round, maybe we can have a look at that. But give it a go anyway, and we'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
We're going to go over now and have a word with the pink team. Hello, pink team.
Hey, Master Hellish.
hello,
Yeah, that
Hellish.
was like, I was. If I'd just been 30 seconds sooner, I would have had our railroad station exactly where the blue station is right now. It's like, that's exactly where I was going to.
Are you looking at the?
I can't hear Hellish.
Why
Yeah,
can't
I need
Faraday
to leave
East.
and come back. 2 seconds.
I have no idea what's wrong with Cool Dude, but there he is.
I still
Um,
can't hear. I still can't hear Hellish.
So here we go. We're looking at. I
This is strange.
don't know what's wrong with Cool Dude. He broke his computer.
I'll disconnect and come back properly.
Cool Dude's broke everything, everybody.
There we
Yeah.
go. Now I can hear you,
Says he
Hellish.
can't
I
hear
fixed
you.
it.
There.
Fantastic. Right. So I'm looking at your cargo distribution,
Yes.
and I can see that you have a lot of cargo not being oversaturated going to your steel mill, which is good. And it looks like you've connected up your line now to the what is it? The metal workshop. But you haven't then connected your metal workshop up to your industrial park down here yet, have you?
Yes. There's a reason we hadn't, and it's because the timer just got onto continent hopping, and we had noticed that Blue hadn't used their city.
I see.
So we built that real quick. And if I'd been just 30 seconds sooner, our station would have been exactly where Faraday East is at. I would have had a railroad in there, and boom, done.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put that terminus in, and it's very difficult to do what you to get it all in there, isn't it?
Yes, at the moment. It's
It's
bit-
like, cause that's
bit
like, oh,
crap.
we'll do a railroad with 7 runs.
That
That's
town
like,
is now
fine.
growing every 15 days.
Yeah. We also noticed that I don't think you put in packs or boats or planes, so they can't transport any of the FIRS stuff.
That's right.
Yes.
Boats and planes
When
can
you
only
said about
do the
transporting-
standard stuff.
Yeah. Which is why when you said about transporting our engineering supplies via boat, we cannot do that, because
No.
that is FIRS stuff.
Yeah, you're right. You
The-
can't do it by boat.
The main
New host.
city passenger trains
Fantastic.
are making 32K a trip.
JP, thank you very much for hosting. Your host is appreciated.
What were the victory conditions for this one again? Sorry, I have forgotten.
Operating profit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just a standard race.
Okay. Awesome.
Just go for it. You probably get bragging rights for company league table as well, but the red team are Euperia Transport are just running away with that at the moment. Boggeramps here. Hello from Norway. Says hello indeed.
All right.
We could also have a look at maybe doing a bit of a population race. Tidtown has a population of 16,000. Faraday has a population of 13,000. Oh wow, Fairy Tale Village is up to 21,000. Azura
often is
is
growing
up to
at the moment?
16, and the red team still haven't touched theirs. It's at 12.
There's red still, but I want to connect that up if it's close enough.
In a normal game, do towns get that bog? I think Spaceman, you mean big. Yes, you can make towns that big
Yes.
in a normal game.
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Watch
As
some of
we
the
know,
previous
all
UA
too
games by
well.
Hellish to see.
In
You
fact,
can make
you can
some-
take a town that has just 10 people in it and grow it to 300.
Yeah.
Yep. It's great. One building
that's-
somehow has 300 people in it. It's great.
Yeah, that's a callback to the Valentine's Day.
Yeah, the Valentine's Day live stream was quite a fun one, really, wasn't it? But what we're going to do now, we are going to do another game giveaway, but this one's going to be a little bit different. People can enter multiple times, okay? It's going to cost 1 Hellish point for each entry, okay? So we're going to have a look at my games list. I'm going to give away... we're going to give away Puzzle Agent. Okay. We're going to give away Puzzle Agent. And people can enter multiple times. You can enter up to 100 times. and it is 1 hellish point per entry. So good luck and go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you connecting the dock up now?
Yeah, it's test number, whatever now.
Yeah.
So what bit are you doing at the minute, Pinks?
Getting the dock connected.
The port, yeah. What we also noticed, actually, was you see that cider mill next to the port?
Which port?
The one with our station next to it.
Oh,
at
yeah.
Prindworth. Yeah?
Cider mill?
That makes alcohol. And that transports stuff to a port.
Yep.
And it also accepts manufacturing supplies to increase its productivity,
Yep.
which is the byproduct of the metal workshop.
Metal workshop. Yep, I see that.
Yeah.
Goods and manufacturing
So-
supplies.
Yep, so if we get ourselves some orchards and piggeries connected to it, we can then make alcohol, send it to the port, and then make even more engineering supplies.
Orchard and piggery, yes. So you need to find an orchard and piggery. So let's go onto the world map, hover over your island, and have a closer look at that. There we go. Look at the buildings and orchard and piggeries. You have 3 on your island.
And then we've got 4 very close on Gray's Island that we could steal
Right.
if we want to. I mean, we haven't decided yet if we're going to connect up the
Okay.
cider mill.
Go steal it.
What, steal it now? Run!
Yeah, go for it. There's
Oh, how are we just going to connect it into the same station, or are we going to have another one on
So
the
you're going to
other
actually
side?
go through the effort of crossing the water rather
Well, we
than...
already have to connect the 2 cities,
Yeah.
one place. So I don't see why not.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think we'll.
Yeah, those things we
I
don't
think we'll
do a
connect
lot.
the dot. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll connect the port up and see how it does first.
Tom says, how do you find these games to get codes for? There's a website which you donate money to charity and they give you game codes, and then I give them away to you guys.
Yay!
Barna says, wow, I actually have points somehow. Yes, you automatically generate points just by being on the live stream. You get 1 point for every 5 minutes you're here watching. So yeah, it's gonna be... Oh, so where are you going to put the first line in, Pinks?
That's a good question. First job here is to get.
Are you
this-
actually going to go for those 4 that are on the White Island?
Oh, I think so. Why not?
Yeah.
So
How?
are you going to go across at this crossing here, at this narrowest point that I'm just put a tiny bit of track on?
Maybe.
Am I in your team? Oh,
I don't think so.
I think I did that.
You're
As,
in blue, aren't you?
I did that as blues. Oops. I better remove that before they notice. There we are.
Shh, that Hellish.
So you're going to go
Probably.
across there. You do have some money.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we're topping operating profit again, by the way.
Let's have a look at
We
the
haven't
operating
looked
profit.
for a while.
Yeah. It's
We haven't
'cause-
looked at the
'cause
operating
our
profit
capacity
for a little while,
transfer.
so let's have a little look at that now.
And we kept it for once, instead of going up and then losing it again.
Yeah, you were up there for 2 items straight.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barnes says, are the islands randomly generated, or is this a hype map that somebody made for this game, by the way? I don't think I've ever played an island game with OpenTTD. It's custom and random. So what we did is we started with a blank scenario. We created our random islands map, and then we got rid of the smaller bits and separated it up a little bit. Just did a few tweaks, and we ended up with what we've got now. It wasn't a massive amount of tweaking. So, do you want me to build the bridges for you? I'll build the bridges.
Sure.
It's going to cost a bit of
you
money.
can-
There we go.
Yeah.
Where are we looking at anyway?
On the narrowest point, so that it's not as much money to do.
Between
There.
Yeah.
between us and the White Island.
Yeah,
Let's see.
because then there's 4 what's-its that we can steal from them and bring over.
Each bridge is about 25 grand. I hope that's okay, guys. Oh, this one's going to be 15.
Yeah, we've got the money to do that. That's fine.
That's exactly what I would have done too.
Yeah, the other ones only cost more because of the fact it had to heighten land a little bit on the sea, so that's totally fine. Are we just going to what's it called? Spread station another train station in then to the current one to link it up to the cider.
We're generally not allowed to do spread stations, so we'll have to figure
No,
that out.
I just
You're
mean,
allowed to
I
do
mean,
spread
like,
stations for any purpose other than getting a bigger catchment area.
Yeah.
So if you
we've
can't
already
quite
got
fit
the
something in,
catchment area,
do a spread
so-
station, or if you actually want to put something on the other side of a, if you want to put a station either side of a factory or something,
Yeah.
or split things up, that's all fine.
Yeah, I meant like how Hellish had done the terminus, Anya. So
White team have
Because
already
we've
said go away.
because we've already got the cider mill in our catchment area, so it's totally fine to put a spread station in there.
And when I say catchment area, I mean in terms of towns and stuff. That's the only time
Oh,
it's
okay.
really
Yeah.
cheating.
Because if you do it in
Yeah.
this, well, especially in the big cities that we have, oh god, you'd boost
Exactly.
passenger rev.
That's the only time
Oh,
spread
yeah.
stations are actually cheating.
I just thought we should probably add buses in Tid Town.
If someone
If you
like
want,
a
but-
FIRS modded with a Finnish trains and Finnish look maps for look for server JP. Oh, JP's advertising his server. Naughty boy.
Shameless.
Shameless plug. Go on then, guys. How are you going to connect this in? What's going to be next?
How many tracks do we want coming in for the cider stuff then?
I'm busy putting the trains in on this other
Oh
thing
no,
right
I'm
now.
just asking because you're the pro and I'm the noob. So
I don't know right at the moment. I'm trying to get this train up and running at the moment. Give me just a moment to figure this out. Let's hear.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So let me get this straight. You're going to be bringing both. Let's have a look. You're going to be bringing both chemicals and materials? No, that's not right. Goods and manufacturing supplies. That's right. You're going to be bringing that down
Yeah.
to the industrial park, and the
Yeah,
goods
to the
that you're
current
going
one.
to turn into
Oh, actually,
the goods are going to
don't
be
worry.
turned into engineering supplies.
yep. We don't even need to add an extra station. We can just use the other two lines of the station, can't we? At the moment.
Remember, you can't just
And
do it in and out of the same one.
No. I mean the two on the right hand side that aren't being used at the moment.
Space-
We can put the side stuff into there.
Okay. Spaceman asks,
So-
are there any new industries in this updated mod? Yes, there are, Spaceman. There are some new industries, but I can't remember where. I'm going to have to look in my history and my browser history.
Okay, cool, dude. Why don't you connect all the stuff we're stealing over to these bridges?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing the other end at the moment, so I don't know if Hellish wants to do that for us.
Yeah, I can do that if you've got the money. That's not a problem.
We got 500.
Go
K,
away.
we should be
They
good.
have a sign for "Go away" to see that.
Yeah,
On our,
it's
on our
good.
bridge.
I can't find. Oh wait, I found it. Found it.
Yeah,
lost
there's
it again.
4 of them.
We can-
If you have a look.
Dude,
Okay,
wow.
so there are a copper refinery, a liquids terminal, a manganese mine, phosphate mines, power plants. They're new. A pyrite mine, pyrite smelters, supply yards, tire plant, and vineyards are all new in this version of FIRS.